Assessment 2. Presentation by Safina Mohammed for educators inquiring about the world. The problem I am focusing on is the prevalence of the European wasp in Western Australia and its environmental, social and agricultural impact. The European wasp, Vespula germanica, is an aggressive and invasive species of wasp native to Europe and the Mediterranean. It was first detected in Sydney, New South Wales in 1954, where hibernating queens were found in pieces of timber imported from New Zealand. It has now become an established pest. It was first detected in WA in 1977, where 6 nests were discovered in Fremantle. Further introduction progressed into the 80s and has been reported every year since 1984, mainly due to the accidental transport of fertilized queens in freight, cargo, and vehicles from the eastern states. The European wasp can be difficult to identify as it closely resembles native wasp species found in WA, but they do have distinctive characteristics and habits that can help with identification. Behavior-wise, they can be found scavenging on human food, particularly fish and meat products, garbage, sugary drinks, and pet food. As they live in a colony, they can be seen entering and exiting from a hole to the nest, often the only visible part. European wasps fly with their legs raised, while all other wasp species found in WA dangle their legs downwards. Over 700 European wasp nests have been destroyed in Western Australia, with the Greater Metropolitan Perth area having the greatest concentration of nests and reports. European wasp nests are made from chewed wood fibre and are built underground and in cavities of walls, ceilings, logs, or trees. All nest sites were found in the Perth metropolitan area, and the 2018-19 season concluded with the following statistics. 166 European wasp nests were reported and destroyed. 136 or 82% of the nests were situated in the Darling Scarp area of Perth, that included the suburbs within the local governments of Mundaring, Kalamunda, Gosnells, Swan, and Canning, with significant confirmed and destroyed nests in the suburbs of Martin, with 27 nests, Welshpool, with 12 nests, and Kalamunda and Mundaring, both with 11 nests. But because of WA's warm climate, nests can continue to grow over several seasons. The huge surge in European wasp population that have a negative impact on the environment, on agriculture, and the safety of the population. European wasps pose risks to land users, including humans and animals, and disrupts any outdoor activities due to their foraging patterns, aggression, and hidden nests. European wasps' environmental effects include competing and preying on native insects, lowering their numbers, which affects biodiversity and disrupts ecosystem functions. European wasp populations can also potentially impact local industries. They have the ability to deplete honeybee populations, a pollinator, which will have a negative impact on pollinator-reliant crops and other horticultural crops. The raiding and foraging nature of the European wasp can also negatively affect apiculture, or beekeeping, as they raid and destroy hives. As the European wasp has become a serious pest in Western Australia, it has prompted the Agricultural and Food Division of the Department of Primary Industries and Regional Development, or DPIRD, to work with the community and introduce the surveillance and eradication program through community awareness, involvement, and reporting. Members of the public can also join their surveillance team by simply observing suspicious wasp activity and observing and identifying the wasps that frequent their gardens, pools, parks, and residences. You can report your findings to My Pest Guides found on their website or via the app My Pest Guide Reporter. You can also call the Pest and Disease Information Service, PADIS, on 08 9368 3080 or email them at padis@dpird.wa.gov.au.